Hello and welcome to Saturday Night Live. Aribyat Prestige Fragrances destroys the other fragrance clone brands. I've been studying fragrances and collecting fragrances since before the first Avengers movie, so I know what I'm talking about. Dubai-based house Aribyat Prestige is creating exact clones of $500 luxury fragrances, but they only cost $40 or $50. And what's crazy is that they're not your average dupes like Lattafa makes, mid-grade, what you call mediocre, average dupes. They're much more powerful than that. They're better. Ever wonder how they pull off this fragrance magic? Well, we're on a live stream. You can ask me all the questions you want, and we'll dive right in. We'll say hello to everyone who's chiming in. I'm giving my spreadsheet here so I get some more power for you guys. And that's that. Yep. Okay. So what they do is they take expensive scent profiles and they master the art of the molecular level of the fragrances. If you can hear me, put it in the comments. Richard, can you hear me? Just let me know, because everything's plugged in right. I see the volume going up and down. Just let me know so I can continue my little talk. Let's see. Better. Oh, great, Stan. Thank you. So when I went to visit them in October, I noticed they were sourcing their ingredients from the same regions as luxury brands like the one I'm holding in my hand, and they skipped the massive markup. Now, this is the first time I bought this just a week ago because I couldn't stand not knowing if this gold bottle, which I can't even pronounce, is the same as this. And I can tell you without a doubt, 100%, that it's the same thing. Dried down, everything. It's really nothing different. And I've got some Spice Bomb black leather on this hand, but actually this Drunk Lovers is cool, but it will nose blind you. Oh, projection is fantastic. And it's sweet, boozy, rummy, kind of vanilla cognac type stuff. It's why it's called Drunk Lovers. I mean, we're just like a teeny tiny difference. I mean, like 0.2057 or something. I don't really no, you can't tell the difference between these unless you're some sort of expert 25-year veteran. And I'll tell you that right now. This thing is so expensive. It's $300. I love the bottle. So the bottle of this Drunk Lovers is so cool. It's like expensive porcelain. It's very minimalistic. I heard it was made by some famous Korean artist. You got your batch codes on the bottom. I like that. It tells you everything. It's authentic. You don't, it feels really good. It's not magnetic. The cap is red anodized metal. I mean, the sprayer here. And then you have this by Aribyat Prestige. Now, that big perfume house charges big money for their name. I don't know. For their artistry, I don't know. I didn't even know they existed, really. I've seen their names before. I should have nabbed it, but their names are so outrageous, and the prices back when I saw them were like under 100. I guess when they're brand new, niche, you should just go with your gut. But wait until you smell this side by side to this. It's like a perfect luxury scent that this time you would not justify spending the extra money, like the Creed Aventus fanboys, which I am, and I try to figure out every single reason to justify to spend it, and that's for my boy Richard here. He's telling you I can't stand clones. I see every single comment, and I love this guy. I love how he challenges it, and he's right. I mean, there's tons and tons of fragrances that just really suck compared to the originals. I mean, in a 20-year veteran kind of a way. But then you have people that cannot afford the fragrances, right? And then they want to be able to smell it. But when you're charging $300 for this, that's $50. I mean, that is a beautiful, beautiful discount. The dupe is perfect. The luxury scents that you can't justify dropping half a grand on a fragrance. Empty your wallet and get virtually the identical scent for the price of a burger at Outback and a couple of drinks or beers or sodas or whatever you drink. Many enthusiasts use these as daily drivers. saving the expensive bottles for the special occasions. And that's even one of our viewers. He's an attorney. I can't mention his name, but he absolutely loves niche and loves to spend $1,700 on niche fragrances. I mean, he can afford it, but he tells me he will daily drive stuff like this. He will daily drive La Tafa Liam Shine instead of BDK Gris de Charnel. And that's what they do. And I just don't see. I mean, if you got $1,700 and you wear a suit every day to work and you're an attorney, I would wear the BDK Gris de Charnel. That's just me. But, that makes him able to also compare the two side by side, right? So the quality is so impressive on this brand that I am hyping them. I'm not really involved with them. I just love their brand. I've loved their brand when they didn't know, like when they came out with this brand, Aribyat Prestige. I love their brand before they made this. It was called My Perfumes, but they were like $300 niche level fragrances. And since I've had an affinity for it, they have reached out to me and they tell me what do I like, and I just tell them I select. There's like 70 titles. I think I made a video at a convention and I picked out like 10 of them, and one of them was this. Like, these are the best that I just smelled here in the convention. It's not that I'm working for them or anything. But they do deliver something special, and so enjoy a $50 Aribyat cologne because it's crushing every other company except like this Rasasi. But this is making a designer fragrance. This is called Rasasi Hawas Elixir. It's like $60. Smells like Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir. It's one of the top clones next to Lionheart. I did find a better one than that, but it's a little bit pricey, but I can get it for you. So now we will go and take it to the comments. Really interesting to hear Richard's take and all that. And we got 50 people here tonight on a Saturday night, and we're going to start out with Richard. Brian Ponce, good evening. Audio sounds good. Hey, Mr. Torre, how are you? Happy Saturday. Scott Beeson, does Dubai Nights smell like Aka 2016? Dubai Nights Umbra definitely smells like Invictus Aqua. Probably the 2016. I can't confirm, but it's 100% smells like the Invictus Aqua. It's very, very good. Richard says, I'm more okay with clones of niche, but clones of designers kind of piss me off. Yeah, I get that. I understand that. Like this is a great clone. Like the Parfums de Marley Greenlee doesn't impress me to begin with, and this would do the job. But like, yeah, it does the job perfectly. I don't. Though the Altair is a different story. I really like the way it's made. The regular, all true Parfum de Marley Altier. There's nothing that can replicate it so far. That's like 100% spot on, and it lasts longer, and it's just better, in my opinion. But again, different folks, different smokes. Did you guys see that video that came out today? Some guy took some poop spray and took it to the Italian convention and asked fragrance enthusiasts if they liked it. And they go, well, it's not really for me, but maybe you like it. Anyone see that video? It's funny. So funny. I didn't watch the whole thing, but the thumbnail is enough to laugh. I like clones of designers when they go out of circulation. Yeah. Yeah, you mean like this. Hugo Boss is out of circulation, bottled intense, and then they made this Pinot Noir, which is not bad. Actually, Fragrance World isn't bad. Liquid Brune is on fire. This isn't bad interpretation of that Hugo Boss bottle. It's called Pinot Noir. And they make the white one. We just got sold these like crazy during the holidays. It's a Pacific Chill wannabe. Smells really good. Really good to that. Pacific Chill. Sorry, Pacific Chill. I'm just trying to look for it. Here it is, Pacific Chill. It's hard to replicate this fragrance too, in my opinion. Yeah, there's nothing that can hit that note. and then stay on as long. The one company did a good job. The Gary, whatever that fragrance company is, these guys, not these guys. John Liu Azure Vibe. Terrible job on it. There was one company. That did Pacific Chill decent, but the longevity was bad. Blessed night, everyone. Much love. We'll catch up later. Thanks, Brian, for stopping by and showing your love. EL Pantera 12. Hi, Uncle. Can I reset my password? I don't know to send an email to reset it. I wish you the best. Well, brother, I don't know. Is that your username? I don't know. Pantera 12. I'll check it out. Let me write that down. And we got, what's the free gift? We're giving away free Mansura Red Intense Dupe. 3.4 ounces, brand new. You get that free, my friend. But you got to hit the $85 marker. Because it just doesn't work out for a small business when we're doing, hey, Kevin, small sales, because it costs more for us to sell one bottle than it does too. Like, we lose money if we just sell one bottle. So I'm trying to get $50 sales so we can pay for the shipping and 2 or 3 bottles. That's just from a small businessman's point of view, selling fragrances in a world next to $35 million companies, and I have $3,500. But anyway, I still give you the free gift. I'll sell stuff below cost. I've got this Latafa, the Kingdom, $15. You could buy that for $15. I mean, I'm killing them. I don't care if I lose. Oh yeah, we're gonna say EL Panthera 12. I'll try to find your name. I never found Alabasar. So, Papa Smurf is here. Papa Smurf, do you like the Flintstones? Top 3 elixirs out now, like Boss Bottled Elixir, Dior Sauvage Elixir, YSLY Elixir. You mean like that? I heard Bad Boy Cobalt Elixir is good. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne, good evening from Lakeland, Florida, up in the ass of Texas. Where are the best LV afternoon swim imagination Pacific swim clones at the moment? I got you, man, right here. I'm going to tell them to you right now. Summer. Hey, I just tried it. La Nuit de Loma YSL, not my favorite, but I'm from California. It's too warm. All right. So here we're going to answer up in the ass of Timo. What's the best LV afternoon swim clone? I will tell you the best afternoon swim clone. This company right here does the best. It's not this. I don't like this. This is not the best. It doesn't last long for me. And this one, called Midday Swim, is good because it's $20. So it's price value dupe. So it smells good. But the best one is called Soaked Sun. The second best one is called Flavia Privé number 10. It's actually a little bit stronger than this and longer lasting, but this is the most authentic to afternoon swim. This is the most authentic Shooting Stars right here. Shooting Star is City of Star, and you want imagination? This is brand new drop by Grandeur. It's called Illusion. This is the best imagination. And second best, really, is called Flavia number 11 Privé. They're on my website, or you can look them up wherever you want to do it. But man, I'm telling you the truth here. Illusion is hip because it's like $35, $38. Oh, I almost forgot. This is the new Aribyat Prestige Marwa, and it is the number 2 clone for Louis Vuitton Imagination because it doesn't have that citrus pop like you're used to. Like Joe Milano has a great citrus pop. Aqua Dubai by Al Haramain has a great citrus pop, meaning when you spray it, you get that mandarin orange and that little bit of a tea note that they give out when you spray Imagination. This is Imagination, right? It's really a $60 fragrance. They bottled it up with the LV sign. You got it 500, you get it. The guy who makes this makes $60 to $80 fragrances. Yeah. And so this one is called Marwa. It just came out. It's by Aribyat Prestige. It's $50. And it doesn't give you the energizing citrus pop like the other ones I just mentioned, but the longevity and projections much better. So Joe Milano last 2 hours maximum projection is moderate. In general, this DNA, this imagination projection is moderate. The central sillage can be stronger. And this one here develops 5 hours later and it reverses. It starts out with the dry down and comes up the citruses about 10 minutes later. And it's beautiful, actually. It's very well made, but they're not really good in citruses, this company. In my opinion, they're much better with vanillas and resins and bourbons and other stuff like that. So, to answer your question, the best imagination I would get is either called Flavia Privé, this Marwa, or Soak Sun. I really highly. Soak Sun is the afternoon swim. I meant Illusion, the brand new Grandeur Illusion. Illusion is brand new, smells just like it. It's about 6-7 hours longevity. Pacific Chill, the only one I can recommend right now is called Pinance White. It's by Fragrance French Avenue, Fragrance World French Avenue. This is what it looks like, Pinance White. So that's where you're at with those. There are many by Joe Milano, but I don't dig. I don't like, it feels like they're counterfeit. Hey, what else is going on? Richard, you can use clones to give an idea of what expensive smells like. Yeah, I think influencers should let these fragrances that are considered clones themselves instead of calling them clones. They should let these fragrances that are considered clones be themselves instead of calling them clones. Oh. Oh, I see what you mean. That is a very, very good point. In other words, what he's saying is this is called Fragrance World Aether Extract. Good evening, Fast Impala. How are you? And it's its own fragrance that has lots of green notes and aquatic notes. And it is reminiscence, and it goes in the direction of Parfums de Marly Greenly. But you can't call it a clone because it's not exactly the clone. Best got a fire too that are best. Oh my god, I got some God of Fire clones, bro. I've never tried Papa Smurf Cool Water Elixirs. Can I buy from you directly? Only if you're in the USA. You can buy on the website, my friend. Aether extract is gas, gas, gas. Hey, Vegito, this thing's mog. It's all mogged up, isn't it? You know that word? I know you're not supposed to tell. On live streams, I talk crazy. Mogged up, lit, legit, gas. I know all those words. No cap. But on videos, they doesn't work that good because people don't understand. Yeah, best God of Fire clone right here. You Are My Fire. It's by Zacket. It's fantastic. Speaking of that, I got some new stuff here. Real stuff just for you, Rich. Venom Incarnate. And there is a clone out, and I pass it up because I didn't know. I didn't know it was so good. This is fantastic. I will show you. This is the real Stephanie Umbart Lucas fragrance that's on the websites for like $300 or in the United Kingdom. And what it smells like is basically a beautiful cherry note mixed with some masculine notes. I can't even describe it. It's so cool, though. I mean, the whole presentation, the way it feels in your hand, the way it smells. It's masculine for sure, but yeah, it's got that almost like that Dior Homme Parfum vibe way in the background, but it's really like kind of reminds you of cherry, but it's really strawberry, but it's like very, very beautifully placed, all put together. It's a beautiful fragrance. If you want me to review this, I will do that. I will do a review of this with the God of Fire as well, the real ones. Anybody familiar with mind games? I don't know what the big deal is with them, but I wore one the other night. It was called French something or another, and people were complimenting me left and right. And all I could smell was a very faint, like Baccarat Rouge style fragrance. By Baccarat Rouge, I mean I was nose blinded. This is the real God of Fire right here. So that's how come I can tell you with confidence that this is You Are My Fire. The number one for price, recognition, longevity is this. This is the best value dupe club fragrance for this. If no one shows you this, how can they tell you about this? Is all I got to say. That's my MO. I love to talk about fragrances that I love, and I love to show you fragrances that are real, and then let you experience the ones if you can't afford these, which these are so pricey, but that's that. And it's pretty much, it's even better. That little one's even better than this. I'm sorry. It smells better, but we'll get to that. So this is called God of Fire, $300 fragrance. This is $40. You Are My Fire, just so you know. It's by Zaket. You can find it. Maybe you can find it. And now for something you'll really like. If you like masculine fragrances, like deep, dark gothic. This is what I called gothic. It's called 777 Black Gemstone. It came out in 2013. It's one of her hidden gems. I just bumped into it somehow. I don't know, doing some research, and I saw it, and I seen it on no websites, and then I saw one bottle. So when I see something like that, I figure, I'll bet you that's a hard to find hidden gem, and it sure is. Look at that bottle. It does carry fingerprints. Look at that thing. It's called Black Gemstone 777. Stuff is sick. And by sick, I am just going to tell you what I smell. I don't care what the notes are. I smell black liqueur, licorice, probably some myrrh resins and some sort of oud notes. It reminds me of Dark Lord, but not as strong, more wearable, very, very gentlemanly, very, very dark. And it's called 777 Stephanie Humbert Lucas. And I tested it. It did not come off my arm. After 12 hours, I had to take a shower. It was still on there, just as strong. Fantastic fragrance experience. After smelling all these clones, I finally broke down because Richard kept pushing me. And yeah, I got some of this stuff too. I got it because I'm thinking that, unfortunately, I'm thinking that this might garner some traction, and I want to be ready. Let's see. Next up, we got Spice Bomb Dark Leather. This fantastic, mass appealing fragrance. I don't know any kind of clone, but it's like a $80 fragrance. It's not. This is the Night Vision one. This is a very wearable, citrusy green, very mass appealing. The dark leather is really cool too. It smells like dark leather, cardamom, musk, clean, and kind of like a fresh, slight tobacco smoke, and clean like the Spice Bomb. Spice Bomb by Victor Rolf. They make some really good fragrances. Years ago, they made a fragrance called Antidote. Does anybody remember that? Antidote. I found a clone for it too, but who's gonna know about it? Yep. So after Corinthians Malone, we have Accident at the Drag Strip. Not good. Oh, I hope it wasn't you, Fast Impala. Virus A, Somatopia. Unisex, yes. Edre, I bought Afnan in Heaven. It doesn't smell too much like Silver Mountain water. You should try something called Asha Blanc. It smells better. And also Armaf Sillage smells better. Blue Tiger Sport Fishing. What's up, man? Out there, extract is more masculine. Willie Espino, good evening, Theo. What fragrance do you wear to Sunday Mass would you recommend? I'd recommend you wear this right here. BDK Gris de Charnel is just enough elegance and uniqueness and richness that you can get away with. Or if you have La Nuit de Loma, it's not bad to wear that to a Sunday. But if you can't afford this one, there's a new fragrance called Al Noor. It's a fragrance by Aribyat also that replicates it. There's also Liam Shine, and there's also another one called Ala Watani Al Masad. Another one you could wear to Sunday Mass, see, because you're dressed up and you're amongst people, so you want to feel unique. You want to feel special because you're in a special place, right? Am I right, Willie? So you get something like Azure Oud, which is basically a passion fruit mixed with oud, which is very unique and very special for special occasions. And you would spray this like 4 times to 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if you want to get noticed, you spray it 7. Now these are the fragrances I would wear to a Sunday type thing like that. Have you ever tried Monkey Special, Vertigo? Have you ever tried Square Bob Pants, SpongeBob? What's your opinion on clone with the snakes on the cap? Oh, you're talking about, I don't know, the this one you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about that one by Fragrance World. I think it's overpriced, to be honest with you. I can't stand it when they're so high like that. Like anything that's like starting out at $60, $70, it just kind of irks me. But sometimes they're worth the quality. But most of the Fragrance World have a certain quality level that's right around 45, 50. And then they gatekeep it and they give it to certain people. It's just like Latafa, and it's a very, I don't know what you say about it, but it's not a fun neighborhood to be in. Julio Chavez, do you carry women's selection for the ladies that are very, very interested? Yes. You don't have to purchase from the chat, Julisa. You just go to bestbrandsperfume.com. This is a QR code you can get there. www.bestbrands.perfume.com, and we do sell this beautiful fragrance for women called Aribyat Prestige Bedor Blue. When you want to smell so good, better than anyone in the whole entire building, like Parfums de Marley Valaya. And then if you want to smell like candy, we have the Latapa candy. We got the Calice candy. And if you want real candy, we have the expensive Thomas Cosmala candy that I love. And then also, there's one called Bedor Extract, which is Parfums de Marley Oriana. And then there's some other fragrances for women as well that are delicious. Very, very girly. There's some Tiffany, actually, designer Tiffany. Whoa. Is your website at the top of the page? I think so. I think it's in the description box. My channel is the name of the website. And that QR code might take you to the like discount part of my website and just hit homepage. Yes, it was me. Got a bunch of torn ligaments, been laid up for a while. Oh man, that's too bad. Torn ligaments. You might need surgery. Vertigo Mule. Rasasi Arawistam is a good Silver Mountain water clone. Hey, Navy fella, I got my package in the mail. You put a sample of Aribyat Prestige Hypnotic Vanilla in package. That shit was straight fire. On the website looking for it. Oh, okay. Great, man. Hypnotic Vanilla. I don't have it here, but by the way, this is the best La Male Elixir clone I've ever tested in my life. But they asked me to sell it for $125, but soon I will get bored and put a nice coat out. But still, it's worth every penny of it. Smells better almost than the real one. It's got this vanilla note that just comes out so expensive and rich. The thing is, like this type of fragrance, they put them in the malls and people try to sell them. Speaking of, you know what? People always want to wear aquatics during the spring. I say bust their bust their thoughts and give them a contrarian belief and wear leather gold. That's what I would wear. I went to Publix. It's 85 degrees outside. I put this on. I'm getting complimented. This is a considered Louis Vuitton's Ombre Nomad, and it actually is one of the most popular fragrances here in South Miami. This particular fragrance, this is the Oris Pure Leather Gold for men. It says for men on the title. It's eau de parfum, and it's got vanilla and wood, and it's strong but sexy. It's strong, sexy, dark woods mixed with vanilla, and it dries down to a masculine, woody vanilla. It's delicious. And BDK Gris, the Charnel. You get the Alawatania Masad or the Al Noor. And then you got this one, which is a smoked velvet tonka, which is called Ari's Absolute. This will sell out. It smells like this $300 fragrance. Velvety Tonkas, Ari's Absolute. It's another Aribyat Prestige, just destroying Shagaf and anyone else who tries to make this. That's what I like about the company. They're going outside the box, letting me explore fragrances like this. Drunk Lovers. I never smelled that, and now they have this, which is almost sold out as well. What else we got? Navy Fella. It should be, isn't it not? There should be Hypnotic Vanilla. You want me to check real quick? Ed Ray, Passion Fruit. There's a Creed that has that note. What's your opinion on Luftha Seventh Heaven? Is it sexy smelling? Yes, it is an aquatic mixed with very green grass, like ocean aquatic. That's massa appealing, and then it has some oud in it. It's very unique, very strong. It's damn good, man. Very good. So strong, it chokes you. Watch how much the new Karma will cost for the first 4 to 6 notes. It has tobacco note. Yeah, it should be like $30, right? 40 the tops. Hey, Brad Perlman, Island by Kadlach. Hope you're doing great. Hey, Brad. We got some more. Got a few niche in. We're back on the springtime cleaning and adding new items you might enjoy to look at some soon. Sybil, I used to love Crida Charnel. Sybil Haynes is here, but there's a vegetable overly cardamom blast which underlies the beautiful soft fragrance on top. I've owned it for 3 years and can never fully enjoy it. I know what you mean, Sybil. The cardamom note is, I don't know what you mean by vegetable, but I know that it does have a heavy cardamom note in it. Kind of reminds you of a La Nuit de Loma mixed with all the other, but it is mass appealing in that note, yet it is a niche fragrance. William Carter, what's the best fresh summer scents that last inexpensive? The very best one is called Lutafa, the Seventh Heaven, and this one, Rugir. This is a good one. And if you really want one of the best ones, you get Tommy Hilfiger Impact Together, because that one smells like YSLY. It smells like YSLY Fresh, fresh, a real clean citrus fresh fragrance. Tommy Hilfiger Together Impact is a dark blue. Tommy Hilfiger Together. The new one is a white package, white box. Then this one too is called 8th Layer Extract. This smells like a $400 Parfums de Marley Greenleaf fragrance. These are the best cheap fragrances for summer. Is the new red Nitro safe for summer? Yes. The best fresh summer William Carter is 8th Layer Extract and Illusions and Are You My Fire? Because Illusions smells like imagination. And this one is good for every day. It's got everything in it. You'll love it. People love it. Red Nitro. I got Red Nitro right here. And we got Ed. Oh, Sybil. But I've heard some dupes that mainly have got Sybil. The name of Greta Charnel dupe is Alawatania Masad, Masad. The number 2 one that's cheaper, in my opinion, I wouldn't even waste the time with it. But if you're on a budget, it's $20. It's called Liam Gray Shine by La Tafa. So that's 2. And then the new one is called Al Noor, but it's very Middle Eastern and strong, like very, very strong. It lasts all day. Thank you, El Rey. Julius Chavez, Jules. Okay, guys, I have a hookup for the Creed Centaria stuffiness for $100. Never smell them. How are they? Guys, I would never, ever let you steer you around. Do not listen to this person. There's never a Centaurus for $100. It's completely fake. So just letting you know. Does Issey Miyake have an elixir? I think they might have released one. I'm not sure. Arias, Prestige, Mad Al Dahab. Sounds interesting. Your take? Lots of booze is my take. And I've never tried Drunk Lovers. And I love it. I love the notes. I love this DNA now. And that smells so amazing. It will sell out. I guarantee you it's going to be smoking hot. This is so out of reach to most people. First of all, it's hard to find in a 3.4. Second of all, it's hard to find authentic. Okay. You don't buy this on eBay or from Vegetal Mew. This is Al Dahab. Sorry, Vegetable Mew, but we can't have counterfeiters here. Richard Spurgeon, do you have DNG? Should make the one elixir. Very good idea. Intense is the new one, Richard. What would be a good Middle Eastern fragrance to someone in their early 50s? I would get them this would be very good, but it's not really Middle Eastern. But it is kind of. It's called Club de Nuit Précieux 1. It's like $50. It smells like pineapples, kind of, and smoke. But if you want something really Middle Eastern, you could try this one, Al Mahad. It's got a very, this might be too strong for him. This one would be perfect. It's $20. It's called Cayenne Classic. It's the perfect Middle Eastern one. Smells like Dior Homme. And this one, very good. It's a very sweet pear and mint mixed together with some cardamom. It's called Quanas. It smells like a Jean Paul Ultramale. It lasts 8 hours. Very mass appealing. Women, men love it like a woman loves it on a man. And one of the best Middle Easterns, like for mass appeal, level 1 beginners, is called Aramath Ruger with this lion on it. It's the blue bottle, 100%. So that's the answer, Cortex. Navy fella, I bought 2/7. That shit hits so hard, like LV Imagination, it'll smell so clean. Al Noor is very, very good, Fast Impala said. He was surprised how good it was. Unc keeps me right away. LOL, survey said he got counterfeit. Unc, what's going on? What are we talking about? Omar's here. What's up, Omar? We're just talking about Aribyat Prestige and some niche fragrances like Drunk Lovers. Yeah, you caught me. Cortex, okay, thank you. Drunk Lovers boozy like the side effect? No, not like side effect, but it's boozy like booze, like cognac, like a lot of booze and wood, but not like side effect type. It's different, more lighter. It's hard to explain. It's got like some kind of sweetness coming out of it. It's a fresher booze, but it's a lot of booze, like after someone drank some kind of whiskey, maybe, and he's home now 2 hours later, but you still smell it on his breath, kind of booze. I've been hearing that Nitro Red 10 smells too close to regular. Your opinion? Well, it is just the exact same thing, but intensified, like watermelon. I need that Quana ASA piece. I smell fire. Let's take a look at this. Mind Game Jadubla. Anyone know about this fragrance? Also, I found this other fragrance. It smells really good. Does anyone know about this fragrance? It's called Zemaya something or another. Smells so good though. I don't even know where I got it or what. Oh, this is really good too for the guy that's looking for a Middle Eastern. Like if you want to really go Middle Eastern oud, this is the most well blended oud. It's got Middle Eastern writing. It's a beautiful presentation. It's called Chirath. Chirath is by Falcone, actually. The Falcone company, I believe, makes this, yes. And it is some sort of, it smells like Tom Ford oud wood, but stronger and better, and it's intense. It smells really good. It's really good and lasts all day long. Hey there, Unc, just for my order with Mystique. How do you like it? Mystique is right here. Is banging YSL myself, right? Right here. Banger, I think. Edgar Jimenez. We're gonna see what this thing costs. What, $400? Yeah, I cleared up my accounts. I don't care. Charge it right back on there. What good is it? Why save money? Don't take my financial advice. That's just me. Neighbor fella, has anyone tried our map Odyssey Modern Sky Elixir yet? I think I tried it in a trade show. Yeah, I have tried it. I can't just remember. They're launching like 12, 15 fragrances a month now. It's just going too fast. So this is called Mind Games Jadouble. Let's see. Mind Games Jadoub. Jadoub. I don't know what that means. Jadoub. Let's see what it smells like. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It's like a green. Oh, that is good. Kind of like, a green, kind of like greenly, but stronger. Wow. Dang. I'm going to rock this tomorrow for sure. Yep, I'm going to test that in a hot yoga. Yeah, this one here is called Zemaya Muhish. Anybody know? That Mind Games Grandmaster goes hard. I got the French Defense right here. Oh, I got French Defense. But that's not what you're talking about. You're talking about Grandmaster. What is this? Muhish. Anybody know what Muhish is? Lionheart's better than the Kingdom Papa Smurf for sure. But Kingdom's only $15, so you got to make a decision. Yeah, man, that Jaduba is something else. It reminds me of something very, very familiar. You know what's really good is Carolina Herrera's Good Girl Blush. That smells really good for girls. Okay, Zemaya Muhish. Anybody knows what it is? I gotta look it up. Let's see if I can look it up. Zemayamooesh. Enter. Zemaya Mukesh is a. No, that's not it. Aura. Aura. So there's. This is probably some sort of angel share or something or another. Oh, here it is. Look at that. Came out in 2025. Leather, mint, amber, pineapple, benzoin, cardamom, tonka, vanilla, musk. Pineapple, benzoin, cardamom, tonka, vanilla, musk. That's this one here. Zemaya has No information on this. It's brand new. Okay. I think it's trying to be another most popular clone of the year. Smells good though. Jean Paul Gaultier La Male Elixir. That's what that is. Another one, $40. I don't know where to buy it, but it was sent to me. So there, I think this one's pretty good. This is the Rasasi, but the Kingdom is not bad for the money. It's only 15, 20 bucks wherever you go. So there's those. This is a brand new fragrance. You can't see it, but it's called Pistachio Pancakes. Pistachio Canef. I'm going to open it right in front of you. Nope, Surgeon, I don't have blockage. Hey, Spurgeon, you have any mind games? I bought both Lionheart and Kingdom. Couldn't pass it up at 15 bucks. Oh, so you have connections in the fragrance world, like mom and pop fragrance dealers? I'm looking for a discounted fragrance world tobacco gourmand. No, I have like connections with real fragrance designers that these people see. What happens is distributors have a lot of money and they don't care if they don't sell something, and then they don't know that it's gone off market, and I'll come in and swoop them up, and when everyone else can't find it, and then they realize what they do is they try to go on eBay and price their stuff, and it's just a big mistake because eBay, those guys will try to sell you something by Jean Paul Gaultier that's out of commission for $300 just because no one else is listing it, and then those guys will try to sell it to me for $250. Like, you guys are crazy. Like, it's worth 80 bucks. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Wow. That is a Middle Eastern chocolate fragrance. Oh my God. Dubai chocolate. I'm not sure if I'm even supposed to show you this stuff. God, I didn't even know I had this. I think they told me not to show anyone, but we're on a live stream. I was showing people Red Intense a month ago. Yeah. Okay. So, anything else? Yeah, the Stephanie Humbart Lucas was good. I like 9 p.m. 9 p.m. Rebel, a good fragrance. Yeah, it's not bad. I got that down there. Anybody here try some my Gayat? Smoky, powdery, iris ooze. Maya blew me away with this one. So Maya is not bad for the money. Mallorca, good morning. Oh, it's morning. India face turquoise covering eyes. My friend from India, where are you calling from? Is after 9 p.m. Rebel a good fragrance? I don't know, man. I'd pass on it. I think it's redundant. I mean, that's not my kind of thing. I like this thing. I mean, everyone buys 9 p.m.s. The blue one, the black one, the Rebel. Yeah, it's not bad, actually. No, let me see. Here's 9 p.m. Look, guys, I got this fragrance list I'm going to show you in a second. This is called Rebel. Yeah, I mean, that's good stuff. If you buy it for 30, 40 bucks, it's worth it. It's like some sort of a... Oh, it's giving me a headache, though. It's just not my cup of tea. Anybody want to see the prices of fragrances? I'll show you. Carolina Herrera, men, 6.7, $67 wholesale. Carolina Herrera, CH Passion. I never even heard of that. Has anyone heard of that? CH Privé Hip Flask. CH Sport, $30. Very Good Girl Glam, $85. That's good. Bad Boy Le Parfum. That's a great deal for that thing. $75. So this is like you spend $5,000, you get these kind of prices. Chloe Nomad, $53.50. I mean, there's no money in it, you know. So I thought you might want to see that. Slay, just want to say thank you for what you do. You save me so much time and money. Just know that you are appreciated. Thank you very much, Slay. I really appreciate that. Been doing this thing since before the first Avengers movie. When that song Gangnam Style came out, I was buying Bond number 9 and Creed. That's when I started buying the expensive stuff. I was becoming a snob, and then I did a full 360. And then I'm doing everything again. Codledge Island, it's not so bad, my friend. What does Drunk Lovers smell resemble, and how much does it run? So Drunk Lovers, the actual fragrance, is 300 plus, 3.4 ounces. And it smells like booze, like cognac. But if you want to know the exact notes, I will tell you, because I got them listed right here. It's Born to Stand Out. That means that's the brand name. And it's by the same guy who makes Parfums de Marly's, Altier. His name is Hamid Mirati Kashani. It has cognac, lots and lots of cognac mixed with grapefruit and lemon and pepper, ginger. And then it's got some blue clary sage. And on the bottom, you've got cinnamon and beautiful vanilla and vetiver. So when you got that mixture, you're talking about a warm, woody, fresh, spicy citrus vanilla, but I would call it a warm, boozy, woody citrus vanilla sweet. That's what I would call it. So that's 300. This one's got, I think we have 5 left. This is called Mahad al Dahab. I wonder what that means in Arabic. Does it mean drunk lovers? But it's like absolutely for the Western, like the US of A, we can't pronounce that. And so I wish they would name it something different, but they're an international company and they probably sell more of this in their countries all around the Middle East than here. So this is 99.9% accurate. Oh, sorry about that. To this. So there you go. Tomorrow we'll be having, yes, it smells niche. It smells very niche. You got 6 kids. How old are they? Mirada Gentleman Intense is the dupe of Givenchy Gentleman Intense. Then they got Mirada Gentleman, just Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum. They got some other, they just make gentlemen because they got different, they got Gentleman, Gentleman Wood, Gentleman Intense, Gentleman Eau de Parfum, Gentleman Society. They got all kinds of Givenchys. And so tomorrow we'll have another video coming out. Check it out, hopefully around noon Eastern time. We're going to go over some of these Aribyat Prestige. And just tell me what you think. Get the comments going. Start a chaos down there in the comment section. It's funny to me. Spanish tobacco. I want to try that. And okay. And remember, $85. Oh, your kids are 19, 18, 15, 8, and 4. 4-year-old twins. You could spray them with some Nautica Voyage, or you could spray them with some candy. They would like it. And then send them to school. And the 8-year-old spray him with some this Louis Vuitton clone Illusions. And he'll be like the 15-year-old, spray him with some Valentino, or get the dupe by our math called Abstracto. Or get this, for the $15 on the website I own, you spray that on that 15-year-old or 19-year-old, they'll be in way advanced in fragrances. Or Mystique is YSL. That's real fresh for like when he goes on a date night. Yeah, you spray them at daycare. Aribyat versus RMAF. Well, it's the two different types of levels they have. RMAF has Odyssey line, which is like a $30, $40 fragrance line. Is very good. Very, very similar, high quality. RMAF is the GOAT. Let me put it to you that way. They were taking the risk first, but actually, before companies that came out was called Zakat, but nobody knew about them. But that was like 2012. But there was another company called Ronnie Marone that came out in like 2005, and they're still here, but they just never went TikTok crazy. They don't care, but I might help them a little. But they're more for like, they're trying to respect their clients. Their clients are little mom and pop stores that are in the mall, so the mom and pop stores have to make their little change, you know. What up, my brother Ray Mack? What's going on? Freddie Akers, do you like Joe Milano fragrances? I think they smell real good. They remind me of counterfeit fragrances because by the time you pay for it at the register, you're like, damn right, Joe Milano, fire. Go to your car. You walked around the mall, you bought a pretzel, whatever. You go to your car. What did I buy again? There's nothing on there. And I'm telling you the truth, I don't like that. I think they're a scam. And I'm just so mad because they charge $80. Their fragrances should be $22. Then it would be good. That's what it's worth to me. And then not only that, in the mall they charge $200. Don't get me started with Joe Milano. I'm gonna tear them up. Hey, Navy fella, I always use Chunk. You got a better discount code? All I got, Navy fella, is a small mom and pop shop. I got you that code for you. And then Lee H knows about it. And then I'm changing up free fragrances on $85. So that's the deal. I'm giving out free full-size colognes. And Navy fella, this week you can use them twice. Whereas sometimes I have to limit it to one per customer, and that will change every other 2 weeks. So, in other words, if you've gotten a free cologne because you spent $85 and then you buy something in 2 days, it won't give it to you. But if you try it again, like this week, it will give it to you. I guarantee you, because I check marked it. I said, make sure Navy gets to add his free colognes, and that goes for Patrick and Slay and Heavy Mellow and 5 Banaka Sprays. What's going on? How you doing, South Florida? Well, damn, tell us how you really feel. Nah, man, but you know, I just don't like it, man, because it's just weak. I've known them for years, and they just I think it's just too expensive. Hello, Eric Over. I think they're too overpriced, and you don't get what you get for. And they're hiring some influencers to talk about their stuff. They asked me, I told them to get bent. If I don't like a company, you know, I'm not gonna talk about them. But that's that, my friend. I hope everyone has a great evening. Gotta go and hit something. And that's it. Saturday Night Live.